but anyway. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and you're very welcome to Gallery Zozimus. A new venture for us tonight in the launch of a book by local man from Kilmainham, LiamO'Meara. And the book is on Zozimus, so he picked a good place to come to launch it. I have very little to say about the man. Liam is the expert, and he's going to say a few words later on. I would now like to hand you over to Shiels. When I'll say one thing, when I heard the name, I thought it was Brooke Shiels that was coming in. But when I heard it was Shiels, I said, God, that'll take me back to the 60s when I danced with you with Skid Row. So give a big round of applause, please, to Shiels.
Thank you very much, Vincent. It's great to be here tonight because they needed somebody with a Dublin accent. I reckon I'm the only one left. People enjoy me and Joe Duffy. I said I had my number last year. Nobody noticed I wasn't on. So anyway, the main reason I'm here is really behind all this facade I put out, I'm really a working class intellectual. I don't have an ego problem. I know I'm great. Anyway, just because I've been to the top of the mountain doesn't mean I'm over the hill. But here's what we're going to do. James Joyce said that art was the human disposition of sensible and intelligible matter for an aesthetic end. If you think that's right, put your hand in the air. You know what he's talking about. Keep your hands down. But the reason I'm using these big words, really, what I should have been was a shop steward. But having said that, as you know, all your Bertrand Russell fans here today, human beings are completely exempt from undesirable behaviour patterns, only myself prerequisites, not satisfied except a small percentage of actual cases have to support you as concourse of circumstances. Chance to combine to create an individual in many aspects these behaves from non-associated spontaneous manner. I'm talking about LiamO'Meara now before I get there. Now, people say to me, how can you talk without thinking? The trick is, you don't have to make sense, you only have to keep talking. At one stage there, I was so bored I taught myself how to speak in any letter in the alphabet. I'll show you what I mean, because I'm going to be talking about LiamO'Meara here. You won't know what I'm talking about. But because you think I'm more intelligent than you think you're the one that's making the mistake. But I actually don't know what I'm talking about. Just think of that when I'm talking. So say we'll take something like simple like X marks the spot where the X rays of the xenophobic cerebral play where 0 is that and 2. Everybody know what I'm talking about. Is that right? Okay. So Liam here, what I'd like to say about him, not only has he written a great book about Zozimus, because to tell you the truth, I didn't really know that much about him because I read James Joyce and I've seen a bit of Shiels and anything's like, only because I'm a working class intellectual. But having said that, I was very impressed by the fact that I got the impression that Michael Moran, the blind poet, was really, he felt that a lot of stuff he was doing wasn't that good. It was really the Huckle book. And what he really wanted to do was St. Mary of Egypt, you know that one? The light, conversion and death. He wanted to do the more intellectual stuff. And if you look at that in Liam's book, you realise it's totally different to the other crap he was doing. And that way he felt. So he felt you had to do the Huckle book when you got out there, the dicey worldies and all that. But really, he was like me. He was a working class intellectual. It was a bit like Liam and Michael O'Flanagan here. So here's what I'm going to say about Liam and Zozimus at the same time. Liam is really an adept aesthetic with an aesthetic attitude. He likes to alleviate the adverse with an ambience proclaiming a card. Now you know by looking at him that he honestly believes that beauty is in the eye of the begrudger. And sometimes he likes to coexist with the time of convenience, and now and again he likes to run gender and empty with the easier elements in existence. But having said that, the age of was never deprived him of detail or he deigned to derive the true didacticity of the didactic. But the most important thing about him is he's a much pilloried pilgrim with a plethora of platitudes, feeds his financiers a panacea for all these pains and problems. He can promulgate and prognosticate to those who are proficient and profound, and he has a perspicacious perspective pertaining to philosophy and philosophy. He can be perspicacious and pertinacious. And the great thing about him is he knows this very well. That William Shakespeare said, Zozimus, where art thou, Zozimus? And we'd stay with Z because the same zest that the Zen Buddhist had. For example, when he went singing his sitar, zooming his zephyr, and he do a Zulu down onto the sea mine in Zimbabwe. He went from 0 to Zenith with the seal of the Zenith. But we're going to do a little song here together, myself and him, because this is not just a book about Zozimus. This is the history of Dublin at a particular time. Little did I know about the woolen mills. Little did I know about the Huguenots doing the silk weaving. Little did I know, I didn't even know that Daniel O'Connell was Lord Mayor of Dublin at one time. I learned all these things in the book, but the most important thing I learned was that I believe that Michael Mowry, who died 155 years ago, is that right?
Yeah.
That he really wanted to do the jazzier stuff, the more up-market. But we're going to do the Hucklebuck version of one of these numbers.
Okay, yeah.
Because remember, this is very important. On the B-side of the Hucklebuck, which was recorded in 1963 with the Royal Show Band, was the first song ever written about the trouble in the Middle East. It was called I Ran All the Way Home. And hey, all I'm basically saying is Zozimus exists today, we're out there, but you just don't know we're there because everybody thinks it fucking things. But anyway, myself and Liam are going to show you how to ad-lib on one of his numbers. Now, I was going to do the Moses number.
Yeah.
But I heard the wolf was doing it and he killed me. The other thing is, I can't do that. Frank Hart is the only guy that sings through his nose and get away with it.
Yeah.
I can't do my coin singing. This is true. This all started in Connemara years and years ago when they put on the turf wires and the smoke would get up your nose. And you'd have to clear your nose before you start singing, and sometimes that became bigger than the sound myself. This was also done the Tibetan monks on the Warm Springs Escalator of Apache. The Tibetan monks went, and come on away, Liam. We said, we're even going to sing this one. It's about a flea. It's on page 51. All right, yeah. What's the difference between a flea and a fly? Liam, you're the intellectual here today. The difference between a flea and a fly. One of them works for Ryanair.
You see now, my dear bosom friend, your life is nearly at an end, and for the deed that you have done, I'll execute you with my thumb.
Have we got any black-eyed heretics out there today?
All good Roman Catholics.
Have we got any black-eyed Protestants out there today?
There's a few
All
around.
good Roman Catholics.
Have we got anybody standing near a puddle?
You're in enough grand dry place. Go ahead, Mike.
Okay, so all I can say about that, I'm just going to leave you with this small little thing because I'm just delighted to be here on behalf of the past, really. These two boys there, do you know what? The only thing I think they've ever done wrong in their life, and they've done not much wrong, but I think taking that gig going to see the Queen, Nick, when she is.
You should have said that, Eric.
All the years, Nick. All the years.
Eric is looking over you. Look, Eric is there looking at you.
Joe Duffy says to me, what was the highlight of the interview? I said the Queen. He says the visit, no, when she was bleeding gone, Joe. Hey, and nobody even agrees with me. Nobody at home even agrees. They all think the bleeding Queen is great now.
Yeah.
And the old days of apostle, I don't know. Anyway,
Yeah.
tonight, there'll be no boil than think the Devons. No bitchy, no vituperating, no vacillating, because LiamO'Meara and Nick, these guys are full of vim, verve, vigour, vitality. The vibrant virtuosos, really these guys say, they've been victims of vicissitude. Let me tell you something, these boys are visionaries for the voiceless. LiamO'Meara, get over here, Zozimus.